Hello and welcome to Yoda Soda Creations podcast. Script written stories about those that suck at the secret of race. And at this time, it is
Yeah.
5 hours since
It's
5 hours since SummerCon ended.
ah. So it's that time of year again where I'm gonna be working more weekends for a while because it's wedding season. Although this Saturday it was a celebration of life. Next week's the wedding. So yeah, for anyone keeping notes, June 29th, July 20th, August 10th and the 17th, and December 7th and the 14th are currently my Saturday work days. So those weeks it'll be on Sunday. Also after work next Saturday, I'm gonna be house sitting for my aunt for a week, so I'll be away from my usual setup. So hopefully I can make do with my Steam Deck. We'll see what happens.
I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a tradition.
Yeah, yeah, they're going away for the week, and they need someone to water the plants and get the mail.
More
But
so,
yeah, it's
more so that
good.
more so that we stream after SummerCon.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a busy week. It'll be a busy week next week as well. Yeah, Saturday I'm not expecting to get back till like maybe 11 o'clock at night, or maybe even leaving work at 11 o'clock at night. Because since I manage the door, I have to wait until even the band leaves before I get to leave. But yeah, so video production's been a bit slow. I I have actually started streaming Kingdom Hearts 1 on proud mode. So yeah, that's a thing I've been doing. I actually just did the Traverse Town revisit after Deep Jungle. So yay, I'll be into round two of Worlds. Yeah, it's difficult. Although mind you, I'm more used to the more, how should I put this? The combat in Kingdom Hearts 1 is slow and floaty. Also, it also keeps screwing with my depth perception. I think there's an enemy closer than it actually is. So yeah,
Question:
the
remix or the original?
newly released Steam edition. So yeah, the HD remix. I
What?
figured I'd do something in somewhat recent, relevant, whatever, since it, like I said, just got released on Steam. So yay! And I've already modded it up. The, a mod for consistent localization among all the games, HD textures, as well as Japanese audio. Because I already played it in the English version, I want to see what the Japanese voices are like. And it's sad that I have to mod that in when they could have just like added a Japanese audio option.
In that case, there are three bosses that I recommend you watch out for: Phantom, unless you're not doing the optionals;
I
Maleficent;
yeah,
and Giant Ursula.
yeah. Way back when I originally played it, the last time I played it actually, because funny thing, ever since Kingdom Hearts 2 released, I never actually went back to the first game, so I'm practically doing this blind all over again. But I do remember that I had issue with the Phantom and Kurt Ziza. And now we get like the robed figure fight. Like, oh boy. that'll actually be going in blind. To be fair, at least it won't be as bad as the young Ansem fight from Birth by Sleep. Screw that guy. Uh, but yeah,
Okay.
I also only have like one more Pokemon stream left for Gold version, and that's just to catch all the variants of Unknown plus hatching the baby Pokemon eggs and the 2 Togepi's that I need.
Just saying, I remember listening to a certain ex-Marine Corps band members' opinions on those bosses, and good luck.
Yeah, yeah. With the Phantom, I remember like, okay, I need to stop the clock, and then like have to manage like various elemental things. Like, oh yeah, now you have to use this element, and it's like, hey, oh, I just really remembered. One of my major criticisms for Kingdom Hearts 1 is the camera. It's way too zoomed in. Like, I tried modding it to fix the camera, among other things, but I can't get like I can't get those mods to work. Because there's like another mod that's like, oh yeah, you can open chests during battle like you can in KH2. So yeah, I need to troubleshoot that. Yeah.
Some highlights I can remember include not being too keen about Atlantica in both cases, 1 and 2, and
Uh,
nothing stands out
yeah,
in terms.
Atlantic and
Nothing stands
oh,
out
go
in
ahead.
terms of Dragon Maleficent talk, but I do remember her being. I do remember them saying she's a Spike.
Honestly, I don't remember having much difficult with Dragon Maleficent.
Hmm.
Now the Riku fight. Oh boy, that's something completely different. It, that one's really difficult. From what I remember. Because again, haven't played since the mid 2000s. But
Funny,
yeah,
funny. Most of the criticism around that revolves around the unskippable cutscenes.
oh god. Thank God for HD Remix.
Good for you then.
Yeah. Yeah, the plan is to basically go through the Kingdom Hearts series. Because, yeah, some of them I haven't played in a while, like Kingdom Hearts 1. Some of them I haven't played the official final English Final Mix version, though I did play on the fan translation for Kingdom Hearts 2 and Final Mix. I mean, translation patch for Final Mix for 2 and Birth by Sleep. Never actually beat Dream Drop Distance. I dabbled a little bit with Recoded and didn't really do 358. Although for Chain of Memories, I plan on doing both versions just to see, just to check out like the differences between them. Since with the Rechain of Memories, it's in 3D, so you have a whole new range of movement options.
Okay, so watch out for Hook in the remake. Lots of interesting back and forths and interesting back and forths with 358 over 2. And Wargoyle and Young Zendor might be
Yeah,
something for DDD.
Yep.
And also hope you can get used to the full motion systems, Tamagotchi, and also the fact you have to switch between characters.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, like, one of the reasons why I got my 3DS in the first place because of the Kingdom Hearts game. I'm sure I would have picked it up eventually for Pokemon also. Or maybe I did pick it up for no, Kingdom Hearts. I think I vaguely remember I was at KomoriCon one year. Oh god, it was that year. Yeah, I was at KomoriCon, and it's like I just gotten out of a Kingdom Hearts panel, and they were talking about the 3DS game, and I was planning on. I didn't spend much money that year, so I figured like I'm gonna go buy myself a 3DS. So I get picked up. We head across the bridge to go to Best Buy, and oh hey, it's the hotel that used to have my sci-fi fantasy convention at. And why is the hotel on fire? As you can imagine, that kind of ruined the mood for the rest of the convention, especially because it was on the opposite side of the river. Yeah, that was certainly a a weekend, a convention weekend. Right. Anyway,
Pretty sure I started doing conventions in the Portland area after that, so it's possible I might not have heard about it until now.
yeah, it was the like DoubleTree or something like it was the big hotel over by the by Lloyd, not Lloyd Center, Jansen Beach. Uh, yeah, it's just I still remember the layout of that building. Like so many memories. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, right. Yeah, the week was pretty normalish. One busy night, two moderate nights. Yesterday, when we were supposed to have like 60 people, and then it ended up with like 87. Unfortunately, with celebrations of life, the uh, the listed amount isn't always set because you may get more people. Thankfully, weddings are a bit more solid on that end. And yeah, what else did I do this week? Um, I don't know. But yeah, I need to do some video editing tomorrow because, yeah, I'm all out of videos. But I'm thinking I shall do my Pokemon vids for this week and next week. Hold off on the other series videos since I'm still working on those.
North Portland, Hayden Island, so it's
Yeah, that.
further from the area I'm used to.
Yeah,
Well, not that far, but a safe distance.
yeah, and yeah, I think that's basically. Oh right, I got my DVDs in. Yeah, Sentences of a Bookworm seasons 1 and 2, and Sailor Moon season 5. as well as my dad's birthday present, which it'll be a couple months before or I give him that, but hey, it was on sale. And yeah, did I do the Pokemon hunting this week? I don't remember. Maybe. Like I know I spent a lot of time hunting the legendaries. Uh, it's just been one of those weeks where it's hard to kind of keep track of everything. I don't know. Yeah, that was my week. Yeah, like I said in the Discord, if I find out about any other work weekends, I'll add it to the list. Because it has been a while since I took a picture of the calendar in the kitchen, so they could have added more dates to it.
Wow, it turns out that happened a year before I started doing conventions. And thankfully it was taken care of before a somewhat unrelated trip that was in the area. So,
Yeah. Although enough of the place survived that the the remaining portion of the building actually got renovated into its own little mini hotel thing. So it still kind of lives on in a form, just not the portion of it that I remember. So yeah, how was your week?
okay. Usual Sunday action. I will, well, last week, and I will report on that. A few more details on that later, of course. But we shall Friday, set to Thursday because, as I said, SummerCon, which included it, and this time I managed to complete the new pony game.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good overall. Though I still get a bit nervy when the stealth missions come about.
Yeah.
Not sure if I'll end up completing the side quests, but should hope. But gonna try and get back on the pattern that I was forming until then.
Mhm.
And as for the convention, in retrospective, I probably should have paid more attention to the times, because even though certain span that especially required my attention happened came about in the afternoon, came about late afternoon towards the evening. I probably could have spent the rest of. I mean, I probably could have spent the time before that with some of the smaller gifts per se, as in they don't give you pro photo ops as an option,
Yeah.
and you have to get the pictures of the tables, and that is if they allow.
Mm-hmm.
I did catch at least one though, so it wasn't a total loss. But yeah, as I have sorted out for myself, Friday and Saturday have been sort of photo palooza. Um, some had to be moved later, unfortunately, as some ones didn't quite make it, or were late coming in. A few had to be refunded after some last minute schedule changes, and a few things beyond convention control.
Yep.
I won't literally tell you the hecticness was kind of toned down a bit. Still couldn't hit all the tables on my list, although did manage to get a good chunk though, so it's not. So again, not a total loss. Just need to think things out a bit more carefully at this point onwards. Hopefully, my next event shouldn't be as egregious. But I got a lot of the important ones out of the way, though. Especially the single day ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, as of late, there's always going to be that one person who is can only spare the single day.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful that I at least got those people out of the way. Hopefully, whatever I couldn't complete, I'll complete somewhere down the line. But we'll see what fates decide. Hopefully, I'll have the hotel of preference next time, as keep forgetting place I've done for at least 2 years now. Chicken was a bit nervous this time around, and I keep forgetting that okay, maybe not keep totally forgetting, but let's say it's foggy, but there are hotels that won't hold your bags for the day or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Mother's morning wasn't too disrupted. Had to study my food options carefully, following some international affairs that we won't get into too many details about.
Hmm.
But let's just say that's probably going to have an effect on content we're going to examine from this point forward.
Yep.
Okay, a couple of hard notes. Whilst I was getting back home, and also sometime before I purchased for science.
Mhm. Hey. So then.
But yeah, still had a good time regardless of something's not according to something's not going according to plan. And again, hopefully, I will run into those points of interest down the line. But we'll sit with the face aside. Just need to focus once we're done here on bit of backlog as well as something I need to do with that was meant to happen sometime this week, but a combination of miscommunication and possible health issues might have affected our plans a bit.
Ooh.
Nothing too serious though. She's just it's just that more times than ever she's using an ice pack and lots of chiropractor visits.
Ah.
I don't think she needs power chairs or scooters yet. Don't think we're quite in that zone just yet.
Right then.
Also, my bank wasn't affected too badly, but gonna have to wait and see on that. But scrolling back a little bit and talking about mothers.
Yep. Yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, after last week, we're back to the L house, and this episode, we got parent issues and scams and stuff. Yeah, not getting into too many details, but yeah, yeah. Eden Lilith's mom shows up, and apparently she's been trying to, search around for a cure for a while, but she's kind of, those ads like, oh yeah, this is totally a cure to that thing, and it's just snake oil and stuff. More or less, kind of that. To the point where it's like Edie's just like, now just hide until she goes away. I can manage this on my own. Also, their mom didn't give Lilith nearly enough attention, and King's upset about his parent not being around, and yeah, well, it works out in the end. Yeah, if you get a book of healing, make sure to read all the way through it before, or testing it out, because you never know when it might just be like a, oh yeah, this stuff. For more for more healing tips, buy the next volume for 5 easy payments of. Honestly, anything that involves like, oh yeah, next installment, 5 easy payments of. Like, I don't trust that now. Just no. But yeah, we actually get to see Lilith's transformed, well, form. I actually get to see with with a bit of help, managed to take control of the beast form herself by facing her inner demons, inner owl beast, and right, facing your shadow. I think that means that Ida can now summon her persona. I think might have to do another quest for that later, though. But yeah, and at the end of the episode, Lilith moves out to spend some quality time with Mom. Also of note is Huri being like the voice of reason for once. Like, should you guys really be eating that much ice cream? And surely you don't mean to be saying that about your parents, guys. Help.
And in this world, it's especially more concerning, given that there might be some side effect concoctions within that possibly black marketed stuff.
Yeah. Also, something that was discovered that we found out. So the whole bit where Ida can detach limbs and stuff. Apparently, that's actually a side effect of the curse. So hey, that we learned something. So yeah, that's cool. And yeah, overall good episode. Still don't. Oh yeah, we did. Uh, we don't know what Ida and Lilith's dad looks like. I don't think we've seen him yet. But oh yeah, we also found out where Ida found the door to the human realm. It was just kind of in the dirt. She tripped over it. Yeah. Oh, also that Luz isn't the only human to have come to the Boiling Isles. So it's like, ooh, plot thread. I'm sure we'll be following up on that. Yeah.
And also questions arose on the other side of the magic door.
Ah, yes. If Luz is in the Boiling Isles, but Luz is also in the human realm, who's the real Luz? Or is this one of those Garzi's wing situations where it's like, oh, your body's still in the human realm, but your spirit manifested a body in this other realm? And if you don't know what Garzi's wing is, good, it's not good. It's like, it's one of those so bad it's kind of funny animes. I believe I want to say it was written by the guy who was responsible for Gundam. Hold on. Yeah, Yoshiyuki Tomino. Yeah, it turns out the guy responsible for Gundam isn't actually that great of a writer. Anyway, but
Every
no,
every creator has its minor slip up.
he's had a few. But that's a conversation for probably never, but anyway. But yeah, apparently there's a Luz in at home with her mom. Hmm. Clearly, we're in the mystery arc of the show.
Guess guess either it's mentioned or my initial thoughts were, I wonder, I wonder if our dictator for the show has solved the gateway.
Yeah. Oh, and God, Luz's expressions in this episode were just hilarious. It's like trying to talk reason to Ida's mom, but she's like, "Okay, come on. I'm sure this is to the point where it hurts that I can't actually visually show it, but it's basically like the come on, seriously kind of look with, with hands out. It's like, really? Also, apparently their mom is a beastmaster, so yeah, don't piss her off because all the bees, just all the bees.
Or fire bees in this case, possibly related to the flesh bees.
Yeah.
You all should know your ponies by now.
Yep. It's like, oh god, I'm being attacked by bees. Set them on fire. Oh god, now I'm being attacked by bees that are on fire. Ah! Did nothing to help. So yeah, we have lightning bees, we have fire bees. Surely one day we'll find the rest of the elemental bees. Water bees, ice bees, earth bees. Clearly the non-elemental bees are back in the human realm.
Probably more Earth unless there's something genetical working that will
Yeah.
actually help those insects, given how cold and water are usually, well, in most cases, not their, not their best allies.
Yep.
Note I said most cases, though. Gosh, those mosquitoes.
And although the human realm does not have fire bees, we do have fire ants.
I'm lucky so far not to encounter them myself, but from what I'm hearing, yeah.
Yeah, they may not physically be on fire, but you sure will feel like it. And now remember the murder hornets from a few years ago. Remember that plot thread that went nowhere? It's like, oh god, murder hornets. And time passes, like, nothing came of that. It's like there's several things like that. It's like the universe suffered a writer's strike or something.
More like that was a concern for a while, and then they finally got the situation under control, so.
But anyways, side tangents aside, that
But yeah,
was a
hopefully that's. Doesn't, beca- doesn't become a change in the ecosystem.
yeah. Yeah, generally good episode. Not that there's been any bad episodes so far.
Got to see a form of the Hulk, per se. Can't think of any other references I can make in terms of battling your inner demons, per se, in order to get forms under control and the like. But I'm sure there's others.
Yeah.
And they also did a clever way of explaining medical science thus far. There'll be a cure someday. We're not quite there yet. Right now, there's only just treatments that'll make certain things manageable.
Yep.
But yeah, once again, things get more interesting by that.
Hmm.
Once you finish watching.
Yep.
So could be some major changes once we're done with the whole marathon bit, particularly. But I will let it slide due to this having been done before complications.
Hmm. Like, yeah, first Gravity Falls, now A House for shows that just don't really have any bad episodes. Since like, I wonder if we'll run into a third show like that.
This film up has had huge talking points for the years. Could say we're slowly but surely catching up with buzzes.
So then, yeah, yeah. I also need to start recording more episodes because, yeah, I have like one more left and then I'm out. So that's something I need to put on the list. Anyway, so I guess moving into some news. James Gunn confirms he will not be attending San Diego Comic Con this year, as he will still be filming. That is understandable. Okay, like that's fair.
Delayed eventually good, rushed forever bad.
Yeah. Craig Mazin reveals the Last of Us series may stretch to season 4 to tell the full story of the second game. Hey, take however much time you need. Like, a delayed project can be good, a rushed product will always be rushed. And that usually doesn't lead to good things.
I was more thinking along the lines of guys behind figuring out how long things should go, and praying that the higher ups don't well pull the plug per se.
Yeah. Benny Straw Cabbage Patch confirms it will return in Avengers 5 and will begin filming next year. Sad. Benedict Cumberbatch just has one of those names where he just like can't help but make fun of it, you know? A sequel to St. Elmo's Fire. St. Elmo's Fire is being considered at Sony with the original cast returning. A Megan spin-off titled Soulmate with 8 instead of the A, but 8 also has the T and E in it, so that kind of uh, so now it looks like it'd be pronounced Soulmate. Will release on January 2nd, 2026 in theaters. The film follows a man who acquires an android to cope with the loss of his recently deceased wife.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This trend can get kind of questionable sometimes.
And now I'm reminded of the thing that's been kind of going around Twitter with a anime that was announced recently. Something like if my wife became a grade schooler, and right, people are like, "Oh God, what is this fetish crap?" But actually, from what I've read, it's actually a story about dealing with grief and moving on and stuff. So yeah, something something. Don't judge book by cover. Although, admittedly, with a lot of anime stuff, the cover is pretty blatant about what it's about. So yeah, that kind of works against it. See, with anime, you have to do your research ahead of time.
Took the words out of my mouth, for starters.
Yeah, because yeah, anime can get weird. An alternate cut of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will officially release on digital on July 9th. The cut will include the entire movie with the original footage of the actors in mocap suits. Jesse Eisenberg made a cameo in a Titanic stage play as the guy who missed the boat. Deadpool and Wolverine is complete and ready for release in theaters on July 26th.
And to the now resting well person in real life who likely might have who likely that kind of thing might have happened.
Yep.
Very good. In hindsight, that's very good.
Yeah. Ian McKellen has suffered a fractured wrist from falling off a stage, but is recovering well. Sean Levy says he would love to make a Deadpool and Spider-Man film. I feel like Tom Holland would run in circles around everyone else. That would be a fun movie. Got the first trailer for A Quiet Place video game releasing later this year on PC and consoles. Peacemaker Season 2 will have a new opening dance number. Ooh.
Let's hope the developers are willing to show the cash or can find decent impersonators.
Yep. Fiona and Cake creator Adam Muto says Season 2 is in the middle stages of production with the release date likely in 2025. The season will consist of 10 episodes. Has-Been Hotel songwriter song says Has-Been Hotel songwriter Sam Haft says they've taken their experiences from Season 1 and used them to make an impressive and polished Season 2. I don't want to call our shot here, but I do honestly think we outdid ourselves. Apparently, there's two upcoming My Little Pony fruit juice drinks by Kato and Kukuru. What? It's like a yogurt and fruit juice drinks. Ooh, pink lemonade and lychee. Lychee? I can never really remember how to pronounce that. But yeah, throughout Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand. Okay. So the My Little Pony plushes by Symbiote. Yeah, I got Trixie now. Apparently, yeah, Trixie being a San Diego Comic Con exclusive thing, or I guess pre-release thing. I'm not too interested since they already have the first pl- run plushie thing of Trixie from back when they were doing plushies. I mean, it does look good. I have to admit, yeah, the hat definitely looks like it's better quality. Magical Girl and the Evil Lieutenant who used to be arch enemies. Anime's main promo reveals theme songs. It was a light novel, wasn't it? Okay, okay, manga. Just a manga? Was it not a light novel? Because they titled that like that at Hun? Ooh. Okay, so it was a manga. It had like 3 volumes, but the manga creator died in 2015. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I was I was reincarnated as the seventh Prince anime gets second season. Chibi Godzilla raids again. Anime cast Subaru Kimura. Not sure who that is. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics has been announced for 2024 release on PS4, Switch, and PC. That's right. Not just X-Men vs. Capcom, but Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and some other games. Really, they're just in for it for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Also got an announcement trailer for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond with a 2025 release date. Yeah, there's lots of stuff that was announced during the Nintendo Direct thing, which I'll be going over. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom announced, releasing September 26th, with Zelda as the main character. For the first time since the CDI games.
At least this time, Nintendo will actually acknowledge it.
Yep.
Man, those games were in a world unto themselves. Much like Sonic cartoons have tendency to not be all connected, at least from a continuity story standpoint.
Yeah. Bubsy in the Perfect Collection, coming soon to consoles and PC. That's right, they're making a Bubsy collection. Tremble in fear all those who remember the games on the Super Nintendo. Or even worse, the PlayStation 1. got a new Mario and Luigi game in the form of Mario and Luigi Brothership, releasing on November 7th, 2024. The Tesla Cybertruck is coming to Fortnite, unfortunately. So for fans of Nippon Ichi's games, the Disguise series, among other things, Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero has been announced. Like, yeah, I saw that. Like, whoa, new Phantom Brave game. Wow, I did not expect that. Also, oh, coming soon, 2D HD remakes for Dragon Quests 1, 2, and 3. The 3 coming out first, since I guess it's the first chronologically. So, that makes sense.
Kind of
Also, the Ace. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, the Ace Attorney's Investigations collection has been announced, coming September 6th, 2024 to Xbox, Switch, PC, and PS4. And if you don't know, Ace Attorney Investigations were the games where you played as Miles Edgeworth trying to find evidence to prosecute. It was a little spin-off title that I don't think got really officially released to the West until now. Although there have been fan translations.
Kind of surprised you didn't mention this one, given the VA attached to it. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop remasters Suda 51 and James Gunn's sparkling zombie slashing action game.
Yep.
Probably should look more into that, but a bit of peek behind the scenes. I'm usually in a bit of I sometimes get a lot of times get a tendency to be on a time crunch when getting this sheet together.
So, got some new games for Nintendo Switch Online, including Nintendo 64 18 or 1718 Plus collection with Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, and Perfect Dark. And then in the not adult section, got Metroid Zero Mission and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past 4 Swords with online multiplayer. Or is it online multiplayer or at home multiplayer? I don't remember. Point is, proper multiplayer for Four Swords Adventure or Four Swords, whatever. They might get around to Four Swords Adventure at some point. I don't know. It would be nice. It's multiplayer where everyone doesn't have to bring their own Game Boy Advance.
Let's hope it's not one of those limited time dealings, as I seem to remember that anniversary edition of Four Swords was limited.
Yeah.
comic and roller derby series released. New preview page for Time Mysteries 2 and Storm of Different Heights, possible G4 crossover.
Yes. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD has been announced, releasing January 16th, 2025.
Tartakovsky on Priol. Season 3 is moving along great and is very excited about it.
Okay, move out of the gaming forum. Oh. Oh, apparently season 1 of Gravity Falls is available to watch for free on YouTube now. Neat.
Wrestler responds to negative remarkable comments that Dakota Johnson made during Manweb Press Tour. You're telling me you signed up for a Marvel movie and some in-universe for cartoon characters, and you didn't get enough pathos? If you're expecting this to be some kind of life-changing event, I think you're just here for the wrong reasons.
They missed some quotation marks. Signed up for a, quote, Marvel film. Because this isn't Disney Marvel, this is Sony Marvel. And Sony Marvel doesn't count.
Guess that explains a bit.
Sony Marvel is all these Spider-Man related character movies without actually having Spider-Man. It's like that Fantastic Four animated series where they couldn't use the Human Torch. It's just not the same, you know? It's a watered down product.
And unless you're the Spider-Verse movies, it's rocky to say the least.
Yeah.
Granted, there's a bit of a following for the McGuire films, and the first Garland was well received, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, an
Butler,
update. Oh, go ahead.
Jimmy Comer tell us experience riding motorbikes for the bike riders. Getting that feeling of the presence that you feel when you're around them, the wind in your hair running down this open stretch of road, and the feeling of freedom. Man, Butler's going to have a lot of interesting experiences in his career.
Yep. So, got an update on the Toru Furuya situation. He guy that voiced Amuro Ray in Gundam, Yamcha, Tuxedo Mask, other characters. Whole affair thing going on. So yeah, he has been he's been dropped as Toru Amuro in Detective Conan and Sabo in One Piece. So yeah, it appears that his career is over now.
I'm not sure how related the situation is, but welcome to the Helena Taylor Club, I guess.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I need to check something.
Note I said not sure if related.
Yeah. Oh, oh God, Sabo is cursed because in English he used to be voiced by Vic Mignogna. Wow. So yeah, I figure for Amuro Ray they'll either recast or let the original series rest for a bit because yeah, I know it's original Gundam, but come on, it's almost 50 years old. Give it a break.
Billy wins Inaugural Cup Iowa. 3 of the Mustang top 10s. Lineup of drivers and cars confirmed for first ever event in more than 20 years. Scheduled for next month, 19th and 20th. Lime Rock Park. To enhance the already existing Speed Tour All-Star Race Weekend.
Longtime Jeopardy host Alex Trebek has been memorialized on a U.S. Postal Stamp Service Forever stamp, and it is in the form of a question. or you get the idea. It's in the form of a Jeopardy question. See, we wouldn't have it any other way.
Yes. Really just see staff separations, halts Danister, train extension to Rockland. Start of MBTA South Coast Rail service pushed back to spring. NGT Board of Directors awarded a contract for improvements to historic Brick Church Station. Year 17 reached significant milestone in restoration journey. New smoke marks. Ready to be ready back on. Enter train junction in the middle of the final season. Unless I'd love some steps forward to take over operations. $24.79 hydro tested. 3278. First move under Steam on Friday 14th. Two user repairs it. Shieldton. Big step forward towards the train traffic. Jubilee Bahamas added to the Severn Valley Autumn Steam Gala. Armadale Dinner Trains on the 29th. Freezy Train for the 4th of July. Tarky trains next weekend. And our Canals Street to go out towards the Friends family of Keisuke Yamashita. Commander Hibiki, SD Gundam Legend, Galaxy Express, and Eco Seiya. Really? Shoujo manga creator. Hiroyuki Omori. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. J.J. Rice, Olympic Hopeful. Mike Brumley. Steel Mariners. Evans, Iceman Cometh, Bonnie and Clyde. Anthea Silvert. Rosemary's Baby. Peter B. Gills. Captain Doctor Strange. Taylor Willie. Hawaii Five-O. And probably one of the big ones this week, Donald Sutherland. Invasion of Body Snatchers, Smash, Ordinary People, Hunger Games, Emmy winner 95.
Yep.
Lunch bag I like to take care of, like I said, including that job. Check up on a few things, also take care of bit of reminder that came up. around the time of the con.
Hmm?
And until our next friend to call, which, as mentioned, will be on the 29th.
Yep.
30th. Stay safe, stay well, get back, get twisted, pray, and hope